St. Michael's sword or the Holy Lance?
Give it to me like.
Welcome to the Paulybuck YouTube channel, everybody. My name is Paul, and I sure am glad to have you with me on this one here today. Today, we are talking about two similar silver products. One silver medal, one silver coin, both kind of in the same category as collectibles. One's 2.5 ounces, one's 2 ounces. One is more limited than the other. These are many, many things to consider when we're purchasing these silver collectibles. So without any further ado, let's kind of see which one weighs in better for me and then also maybe for you. All right, folks, so here we have it. This is going to be it, and this is my opinion of these two products, and that's the way I'm going to go with it. You let me know how you feel about my feelings about these products in the comment section down below. Starting off, we have the St. Michael's sword, 2.5 ounce silver medal. And we also have the Holy Lance, a 2 ounce silver coin. As you can see, as they sit, one is clearly longer than the other. They both do come in these capsules, which I'm going to set off to the side, and I actually opened them up because I knew I was going to have gloves on in this video. And they are very, very tricky to get out of capsules with gloves on. So that's the reason for that. We have one 2.5 ounce silver medal. And then we also have the Holy Lance, which also comes in a capsule. And this is a 2 ounce silver coin. And to verify that we are going to weigh both of these just to make sure they are both giving us what they say they're giving us. So right off the bat, good for both. They both come in capsules. They are cut to fit the coin or metal perfectly. They don't wiggle around. They don't jiggle around. They snap in nice and tight. 2 thumbs up for both brands for the capsules. I'm glad they did that. They're both antiqued, so you can grab and hold and feel, and it's not going to leave your fingerprints so visibly like, let's say, a silver maple leaf, something like that. You go press it and touch it on something like that. Yeah, you're going to print it all up. These, hold them. Hold them. That's in my opinion. Hold them. With the St. Michael's sword, but that's all we're going to get is the capsule. We have no COA. We have no display box. So I'm going to actually close. Let me get the capsule out. Let's set it off to the side. We're going to close the display box for the Holy Lance and bring it in a little closer. So this is what we got. Mine's a little dusty. I do display it, but with the lid open. So this is the display box. Wood. Nicely done. Nice, very nice touch with the clasp. It locks nice and tight, right? So we have a display box with this one. So it kind of gives us an advantage depending on who you are. But for me, it's given the Holy Lance an advantage in this category because there's nothing to display. Now, the St. Michael's sword, I do display on a stand with the Holy Lance, but I use a couple of these right here. It's perched up with a couple of these coin stands, right? No big deal. It is to me. It may not be to you. I like this nicely done display box. In the display box, we have the COA. COA is right here. It's going to stay in there for right now for the purpose of this video. I've actually done a full video on this coin. Go check it out under Spectre's review. COA telling us what it is. And it's the edition number 407 of 999, which is also on the coin itself. And again, I go back to that saying coin. This is a coin compared to a silver medal. We come into it and we will find the numbering. I actually forget where it's at, but this is the island of Samoa. This is where it's issued at. And our numbering, if it serves me correct, the side of our coin right here. Number 407 of 999 pieces, which makes this limited, makes this rare, makes this scarce. It is one of 999 pieces. This one is not a coin and is not numbered and has no numbering and has no COA. These can be minted to oblivion. Make them in my opinion, less valuable. Bringing the price down, which you will see, and that's what we're going to get into next, is pricing. The St. Michael's swords right now, today, from what I can find, anywhere from $150 to $225. 2.5 ounces of silver. On Spectre's website, you can buy these right now today for $299 for 2 ounces of limited silver. Well done. Display box, COA. All the markings are there that I like to see when I'm talking about buying collectibles. As far as visually, both silver pieces are very, very well done. I can't take much away from the St. Michael's sword. This is a beautiful, beautiful piece of art here. It is well done. It is very big, very long. Let's take a look at both of these together. So if we pull this up like this, line them up at the top, I mean, look at the difference. I believe the St. Michael's sword is about 8 inches. I think it's right on the money at 8 inches. So if that's 8 inches, you're talking, my finger's probably at least 3 inches. So this is probably a 5-inch piece of silver. If I had a tape measure on hand, I would show you. So that's what we're looking at. 2 very nicely done pieces. I can't take nothing away from the design of this. They are both religion type pieces. They have something obviously to do with the Catholic religion. This is the Holy Lance. This is what was jabbed into Jesus hanging on the cross. And this is St. Michael's sword. I cannot take anything away from that. The design is great. Both designs are very, very well done. Again, back to the price point. It's where you have to be and how you feel about it. If you just want a nice collectible piece, this is it. This is a very nice piece. If it's in your price range. If you want a little bit nicer collectible piece, in my opinion, and are into these swords, there's a series of these. I'm not going to say there's a series of Holy Lance style coins, but there's continuing things coming out with that. I mean, we have Holy Knuckles coming from Spectres, and we had the Teddy Roosevelt hunting knife. So there's other possibilities out there for you. What I want to do now is bring in the scale. So we're going to have to scoot everything back just a touch. Bring in the scale. All right, so we have it set to ounce. OZT, right? So let's start with the St. Michael's sword. 2.51. So that's it. 2.5 ounces of pure silver there. Let's bring up the Holy Lance. Holy Lance should be 2 ounces of silver. Touch over 2.04. So they're both just a tad over, which is what you want to see. When you're talking collectible silver or any type of silver, you would like to see it just a tad over. You never want it to be under. Why would you want your silver products to be under, right? You wouldn't. So really what it comes down to for me is the availability. These are readily available at all times. You see them come and go, come and go, come and go. Maybe you'll see a seller back stock, flash sale, and you could probably get it for $125 or $135. These don't come and go. These are very, very limited mintage pieces. That's where you're seeing the big price difference. Is the availability is low, and when they're gone, they're gone. They're not just going to continue making more of these because it was a hot item and they can earn more revenue on that hot item. That's not how this works. They have a contract with the island of Samoa, and that is as many as they can do. Now, if they have other designs and they have that contract, great. This is an actual coin. This is a silver medal. So it all depends on where you want to be in your stacking / collecting journey. If you made it this far, you may not even be into this, but you think these are totally cool pieces. Definitely go and check out Spectre's websites. They're available. And as far as the St. Michael's sword, if you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Whatnot, if you're on eBay, you can find them. Look up St. Michael's sword And the way I want to end this portion of the video is I do want to come in and just give you guys a closer look at each piece. So let's start with the St. Michael's sword. And I will come in on this thing. And it is very, again, like I said, it's very nicely done. If you can come in and you have a decent camera, you can see it's got the prayer of St. Michael's on there. And then they also have it in Latin as well. So let's flip this around. It does tell us that it is 3/9 fine, 2.5 ounce on there. Again, I'm not taking away from the design of this. This is a beautiful, beautiful design. Very well done. Coming out of South Korea. I really like to see some mints here in the United States putting together stuff like this, but it just doesn't seem to happen. People try, but it doesn't take on like just items such as these. It's so big, you can't even hardly fit it in the whole screen when I zoom in. But a very well done piece. As far as design goes, I dig it. Totally dig it. Now the lance. Holy Lance. You can see the gold gilding. Very well done. We have the inscription here. Come around. See that little hole up top? I think I'm working on a video, and I think I'm going to drill that hole out, and I'm going to wear this thing for a little while. At least give it a go anyways. This is where it tells us it's a coin. Samoa. 2024. 2 ounce. 3/9 fine. $5. And that's the... Get clear for me here. There we go. That's the seal. The island of Samoa. Okay, and again, we have our numbering, which you're not going to see on the other silver medal because they're not numbered. There's no COA. Those are major things for me when I'm looking at buying collectible silver pieces, is that all that stuff lines up. Comes with a COA. It's very limited. It's numbered on the piece. The COA is numbered, and it has some very nice packaging. All right, folks, so that was just kind of a fun experience. Basically answering some comments on different things that I read in different areas, whether it's my YouTube video, whether it's comments on Instagram or comments on Facebook. It's always one of the other. It's somebody showing the Holy Lance and they say, get the St. Michael's sword, it's better. Well, what makes it better? What makes one better than the other? I have my reasons why I like the Holy Lance much more than the St. Michael's sword, but that's not taking anything away from the St. Michael's sword. I just happen to have a few rules I like to stick by when it comes to collectible silver. It's got to be numbered. It's got to be lower mintage. It's got to have a COA. And if it's going to have a display box, it better be something nice. I'm not taking away from the St. Michael's sword about just coming with a capsule. The capsule is a very nice touch to that very lovely piece. The thing is, that's what makes it more affordable. And what they can do is make as many as they want. As many as they want. Where with the Holy Lance, it's $999, and that's all we're going to see. So if you'd like one, they're still available, and I'll leave that information in the description box below. And also take advantage of the discount, $20 off anything on their website. Go along with the free shipping is Pauly20. Maybe you're not even into collectibles, which is fine, but hey, I appreciate you sticking through this video. And maybe you're new to the Paulybuck YouTube channel. Do me a favor. Right down here, something, my logo, that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Check out this video on your way out, and I will see you all on the next one. Remember, leave me a comment and let me know what you think about these two pieces. Thanks, everybody.